when you look at shit, bro, like the laws don't work sometimes. A lot of times.
A lot of times.
A lot of times. Like, I get the spirit of what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be for good intentions, but it's just sometimes that shit don't work. Right? Like,
You talking about like Derek Chauvin?
Like Derek Chauvin.
Like Derek Chauvin. We're gonna have a juicy conversation about that.
Talk about it.
Real juicy.
Derek Chauvin, verdict came in a couple days ago.
Josh, you peep?
It actually caught me by surprise.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought the trial or the sentencing trial wasn't supposed to be until August.
Until August.
So the morning of, I was online and on Twitter, and everybody was like, "Oh, the trial should, or the sentence should be rendered over the next couple hours." I was like, "Oh shit!" I was just mentally fucked up.
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to happen on June 19th.
Yeah.
Right. I think they moved it off Juneteenth just because they didn't want that smoke. They didn't want that extra pressure that may have came for that.
Facts.
Right?
Yeah,
so they moved it, and I thought they moved it.
That smokers would have been real too.
Yeah,
that
nigga,
been
everybody would have on P's and Q's.
There would have been some real
everybody,
smoke.
I feel like a lot of people was already on their shit, on their P's and Q's, but I feel like you had it on Juneteenth.
Juneteenth? Yeah, bro. You're not about to do no fuck shit on Juneteenth, champ.
Yeah, no.
Everybody's awake. Everybody's woke now.
Burn that building down while y'all in it if y'all fuck us over. But yeah, so it came. He of course he got credit for his time served, but he also got rendered a 22.5-year sentence.
With the possibility of parole in 15, supposedly.
It's 15? No, it's 10.
Supposedly it's 15.
15, okay.
I have no clue. That's what you're gonna say.
What you think about it?
So I've been trying to have a conversation with niggas about this shit, and yeah, man, it's so two things. About to go places, and it's gonna fucking rile you up. So I just want to preface it again, okay?
You see what you're trying to do?
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to poke the bear.
I'm not poking the bear, nigga. I'm just prefacing the conversation like I did last time. We was talking about the whole police shit, and the shit blew up, and it actually was good TV, and that shit should have been everywhere. But nevertheless, right? Nevertheless, you have a situation where you have a policeman who committed a vile act, right? And basically, for the first time, we feel like something actually happened that was kind of handled in a solid-ish way, right?
Okay.
Now, again, I said solid-ish way.
Right, I'm following.
So how do you, to me, I feel like this shit is about to, I'm going to say it anyway. I feel like when you have been raped so much and have been done wrong by a quote-unquote system so much, as a group of people, justice, retribution, and revenge start to look alike.
Right?
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I like how you worded that too.
How do you properly gauge justice with these people? You feel what I'm saying? Real serious question. I'm not being sarcastic.
That's a can of worms. The reason why I feel like that's a can of worms is because I definitely agree with you that, like, for the most part, as a whole, black people have been, very forgiving, very good about moving past situations where we have been deemed or rendered hopeless and useless in certain respects. So, when a decision gets made and it's different, or at least slightly different than the decisions that have been previously made, is that a word? I don't know. Previously made, you think that you're getting you get like this pseudo win that you feel like it's a win just for the simple fact that this looks a little different than what we've gotten in the past. And I do agree that after so many times of doing shit the lines get blurred between justice and revenge. Like the pot boils over, a la what happened in the following weeks and months after George Floyd died.
Right.
How you saw businesses getting destroyed and people in the street, and you wouldn't go a day without hearing something new about it for like a whole month or two straight. The pot boils over is what I be trying to tell people, and they don't understand that. When I talk to people that are not black, like they don't understand that. They feel like niggas should have this level of civility at all times, even when you've been done wrong time and time again. So I feel like that is a deep question, and I don't know if I even have the range to like cover it all.
To unpack that shit. Because I mean, like, bro, like, I feel it. Like, I completely understand, right? Like, nigga, take for instance, you and I, we got kids. You know what I'm saying? God forbid some fucking crazy shit happen, and a nigga end up taking your kid's life.
Right. So, like, as a black man, how do you sit back and cope with that? How do you process that? Like, how do you deal with that? Like you
bro,
sit
like,
back and say,
right.
all right, man, the justice system got me. Like, I know for a fact that the justice system is going to put in the work, put in the time, the effort, the energy to make this right, to kind of sort of mend my family back together, give us a piece of what was taken back? Or do I say, fuck it, I look at over history, less than 2% of cases like this, like police ever get convictions and ever get just sentencing, and say, you know what I mean? Like, how do I or do I say, fuck it, let me just take it in my own hands. Let me go right on this nigga.
Bro, cause that's the thing, nigga. And that's where the conversation gets meaty, right? Like, niggas know I'm a pious nigga. I'm a nigga of faith. If a nigga took my kid, I'm scorching earth, nigga.
I feel like I'll be on the same. I'll be on that
earth, nigga. I'm a scorch earth, nigga. Fire, brimstone, nigga. Fire and brimstone.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like them niggas. I'm gonna just go out too. They ain't about to do no fucking jail time, nigga. Fuck that shit. You took away some shit that was tethering me to earth. I'm out too. Fuck it. I'm off that nigga. I'm off myself, nigga. It is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I feel like it relates to this obviously because like this system ain't about to serve no fucking justice. Ain't about to serve no fucking justice, nigga. Bro, honestly, the only way niggas can serve justice is if Chauvin was given a fucking needle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a bean.
So I've been seeing like I be trying to like really like understand like both sides of the spectrum. Chauvin got 22 and a half years. He's 45 years old.
Right. So by the time he get out.
So but if he does the full sentence, which is not, he'll be mid-60s.
Right.
Right? He'll be pushing 70 years old. So he still have time to like come back and like reconcile at least a little bit with his family, his loved ones, XYZ. When George Floyd's family, it's you got to make peace with it somehow, some way, because it's over. It's not coming back, no matter what. The chances of him doing that full 22 is so slim, right? I feel like that nigga would have got life. Like, it's niggas in jail on non-violent offenses, doing the whole L.
Life, nigga.
Doing the whole L.
With not even a possibility of fucking parole,
so
nigga.
You cannot tell me that was the absolute most our system could have did for black people, specifically for George Floyd's family. But then on the other hand, when I sit down and I try to remove myself from that mindset and I look at the letter of the law, for second-degree murder, the max is 30 years.
This is backwards.
So then that would lead my brain to think that, okay, he got a stiff penalty.
He got a stiff penalty.
Because if the max you can get is 30 and you get 22, okay, we've never seen nothing like that before. So let me chalk this up as a win. Let me mentally categorize that as justice being served. And like move on with it, so to speak.
Now the argument is if peace officers should they be held to a higher standard.
Of course.
So that means the penalty needs to be higher.
When you driving your car and you're driving in the construction zone, and let's say you're speeding, all traffic fines, all fines double. It's double. Right? The reason why is because if you're speeding in a construction zone, there are people in that construction zone working. They have families of their own. They have families at home. They have fucking lives that they live. So if you make a mistake and you hit one of them, penalties double. Penalties double. So you cannot tell me when you are a police officer, right? When you are a person that's hired in a certain jurisdiction, and you have people that live within this jurisdiction putting trust and faith and belief in you that you gonna do your job the right way to the highest standard. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And you betray that.
And
it's on camera. And it's undebatable.
Right.
Like,
they should have threw the book at that nigga. The more we talk about it, I feel like they should have threw the book at that nigga. Like, all I can think about is 8 minutes and 40 some odd seconds. All I can think about is his fucking knee on that nigga. That's all I can think about. You know what I'm saying?